You know what's funny? Everyone thinks that the cost of HGV training is just a course price. Few grand and done. Then they start and realize, oh no, that's just the entry ticket. Because suddenly there is medical, theory tests, CPCs, retests, lost wages, and tea is strong enough to fuel the whole depot. Don't get me wrong, it's money well spent if you do it right. But if you're not careful, the hidden costs can creep up quicker than a low bridge on a country lane. I'm Patrick Biel, your friendly neighborhood HGV instructor. I share daily tips to help you pass first time and avoid the mistakes that drain your wallet faster than a leaky diesel tank. Hit subscribe, drop a like, and if you want to plan your training smart, my number's on screen. You can even book a Zoom prep session where I show you exactly how to save money before you even step in the truck. The real price of getting started. Let's break it down. You've got your medical, anywhere from 70 to 150, maybe even 200 quid, depending where you go. Provisional license is free. Theory test has a perception and multiple choice around 37 quid. CPC theory test, 23 quid. Practical training, usually 3-4 grand, maybe even 5, depending on location and hours needed. Module 4 CPC, the practical part, 250, 350, and that's before fuel, travel, meals, or the odd parking ticket you swear wasn't your fault. Now, that sounds like a lot, but think about it. That's an investment into a skill that can earn you 40, 50, or even more a year. So the key is not to panic about the total. It's to spend it wisely. The biggest money waster, bad training. I'll be blunt. The fastest way to lose money is to go cheap on training. Every week I get calls from people saying, Patrick, I did a cheap course and failed twice. Can you help? And I say, of course, but that cheap course just costs you double. A bad instructor wastes hours, doesn't teach properly, and leaves you paying for retests or extra lessons you shouldn't have needed. So, when choosing a school, don't ask what's the cheapest. The retest trap. Here's another sneaky cost, the retest. Fail once and you're usually looking at 400 just for another go. Add in extra cap time and you're 500 lighter before you've blinked. That's why preparation is everything. If you do Zoom prep before you start, you walk in already knowing what the examiner looks for, what the mistakes are, and how to stay calm. And that saves you hundreds. The hidden costs of nerves. You can't put a price on panic, but it's expensive. I've seen people throw away perfect drives because nerves got them. That's why mindset matters as much as gear changes. Take your time, train properly, and you will save yourself not just money, but headaches too. How to actually save money smartly? Right. Here's how you save money the right way. Book your medical early. Shop around, some GPs charge double. Don't pay anyone to book your theory. You can do it yourself online. Check your training school's pass rate, not just the price tag. Do Zoom prep first. Learn the mental side before you pay for cab hours. And finally, once you've passed, don't sit on the license. Get to work. The sooner you start earning, the faster that investment pays off. And the real story. One of my students did 3 hours of Zoom prep before starting his training. He passed first time and finished his in-cab lessons 8 hours earlier than planned. That's about grand saved, and he landed a job within 3 weeks. Preparation doesn't cost, it saves. That's why I always mention Zoom test prep, because it's not an extra, it's an investment. We go through examiner's psychology, common fail points, and how to build confidence before you even touch the wheel. It's the best money you'll ever spend in this game. So don't fall for the myth that cheap means smart. Good training pays you back, bad training costs you double. Learn what you're paying for. Prepare properly. Treat your license like a business investment, because it is. I'm Patrick Biel. Subscribe for real HGV advice without the sales pitch. If you want to train the right way, call me or book a Zoom prep session. Save your money, save your nerves, and get driving sooner. Drive safe.